YouTube. Yup, what's going on with y'all, man? It's KangDooms, and it's been a good couple of days, so to say. It's been a really good couple of days as far as like what we are looking at right now with Mike Wayne's Twitter, aka Balupa. I'm behind as far as like when I wanted to talk about this when I'm uploading this. Hey, I'm not really tripping off that. I was busy yesterday, over the weekend. Of course, that's when I work. Yeah, a little downtime as far as like the uploads, but we're gonna get them back on in the middle of the week. That's when I'm off. Jumping into it, 2K26 is, yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. Plain and simple that they're doing it. Just looking at these three tweets right here in general, to be able to do this by chaining two driving behind the backs together. Now, one thing, speaking specifically on this Kyrie clip, this was a favorite, like in the older 2Ks. Like the moving crosses used to be so elite, used to be so effective in many of ways, because just doing one normal cross, you can create separation. So defenders will try to jump that normal cross, but the double cross was just as elite. And it's one of those things you can chain together. I'm all for dribbling. I feel if you have that build or you have that NBA player, my team, quick game, whatever you play in 2K, if you have that elite ball handling, a lot of that should not be stopped. In general, it shouldn't, unless you are playing good defense and you're able to stay in front, get a bump, knock them out of rhythm. Dribbling, of course, dribbling has to be crazy. That's pretty much what I'm saying, because that's a huge reason as to why the great ball handlers, Curry, are who they are now, because you can't predict what they're going to do. You can't predict what anybody's going to do with the basketball. Like you're playing defense. You have to react off what they're doing. Now, if you got the jump, that's different. You'll get rewarded for that. But me saying is just happy to see the return of, like, you got momentum crosses. Now, this is a different one because he confirmed that high requirements are still a thing in the game. I'll talk about that in a little bit. NBA 2K26, you can do misdirection behind the backs, crosses, tweens, and headies by starting a standing behind the back, cross, tween, or heads respectively. That's something that I'm not a fan of, and I'll say something about that real quick. And then immediately holding turbo and throwing a right stick in the opposite direction before the first bounce. So typically it's not the same as it used to be, because it was literally you pressing the analogs opposite directions. Like if you wanted to do a misdirection going to the right, you are, say you wanted to do a tween misdirection going to the right. The ball would be in your left hand, or no, the ball would be in your right hand, but you flick the right stick to the left, but you are momentuming your player to the right on the left analog, and that's the misdirection to go to the right, but you keep the ball in the left hand. This is a follow-up. Now, what he is saying, after you initiate the misdirection, you immediately hold turbo and then throw in the right stick in the opposite direction before the first bounce. That is different. They have return, but it's a different input for this. People definitely need to be on the dribble tutorials day one, because it's going to be that's not the same. That is not the same at all, but it's going to be fun to master, to learn, depending on what we do to these guard builds in general, because he also said that you need at least an 85 ball control on one of these tweets. So the momentum cross is back, as you can see in the clip that Swante is displaying right here. This is something that a lot of people wanted to see. As far as momentum cross has always been good for setups and typically blow bys. Older 2Ks, it was just hard to stay in front of, and you always got that blow by doing this in older 2Ks. Later on, it became more of like a setup going into your next move, or if they were sagging off, you can shoot off this. And I found a tweet as far as what Emo was asking. This is what I was mentioning a little bit earlier, because he responded to specifically on dribble style, the ball control, but you need 85 plus ball control for the tier 3. Looking at the tweet, tier 3 momentum cross is the highest, because 60 to 84 for tier 2, which is a little slower. Less than 60 gets a garbage one. So less than 60 has to be tier 1, but you still get it. So pretty much every build can do a momentum cross. That's what this is confirming in a way. You can do it out of any dribble style. It's literally just a move in the game. Ball control, any dribble style, that determines the speed of the momentum cross that you get. So 85 is going to be that threshold as far as like getting it the fastest, I assume. But mind game, or like that next level up, is going to be what can you do to break out of it. That's going to make it look insane, glitchy, crazy, all that, what you can do afterwards. That's what's going to determine how effective this momentum cross is, because it's good to see. I want to say that it seems like it's a big diversity in dribbling coming back. I want to say it's a huge creativity. The only thing that hinders that is the height requirements being a thing again. So that is what he confirmed with the Jason Williams stipulation right here, because Cheese 2K had asked about the layups. He wanted the Rondo layup at the fake pass into the scoop layup, but you'll want to equip Jay Will. Jay Will used to do this too, but Rondo has also did it as well. 75 plus driving layup, height less than 6'5". So 6'6" and higher can't get this layup. I'm pretty sure that this might be the same thing for dribbling. We don't know yet. He hasn't listed any animations, any packages pertaining to dribble moves specifically. Like, people probably have asked, but he hasn't specifically said like Curry escape 92 less than like 6'5". Like, he hasn't said anything like that. We haven't seen. But seeing the height restriction for the J Will layup package for Jason Williams Euro to be specific. It's not just layup packages anymore. It's specific moves for that player now, like Jason Williams Euro, Jason Williams Scoop, to that manner. So it's just really good to see. It seems like they're giving us that full control as far as what it is we want to do. Not entirely, because when I saw the custom layups, I wanted that. Like, we got custom layups, custom jump shots. It'd be nice to see custom dunks. You choose what dunks you want out of each dunk package that you want to equip specifically for yourself. Maybe I like straight on tomahawks, but maybe it's a dunk in straight on tomahawks that I just don't like in general, that I would like to take out of straight on tomahawks. So custom dunks, in my opinion, if you could pick straight on tomahawks and you go through each dunk in that package and you check mark, uncheck, check, uncheck the dunks you want out of straight on tomahawks, that to me is a full customizable dunk package that would be really good in NBA 2K, in my opinion. Same thing with dribble moves. Maybe you want the Curry slide, that would be Curry's behind the back, but you want Trae Young's escape cross. Typically, the behind the back and the escape cross is grouped. It used to be typically grouped in the manner of escapes was always your behind the back and your cross and your tween. Now you do have a behind the back, but that's like merged with moving behind the back, or just simply coming to a stop, moving step back. That's another one. And in generalization with the dribbling, it's a lot that you can't split up that you would like to do. That's another huge one, would be custom dribble moves. Hopefully we get to that point in some future 2Ks. We'll see. It'd be nice. It's just really good news. It feels like the player is getting that full control over what it is that he could that we can do with the dribbling. They're bringing the fun back. We've always wanted a momentum crossback, and now it's more detailed. He's telling us the tiers, the ratings we need to be able to do it for the best animation. 85, like I said earlier, is going to be that threshold, and this is really good to see. I will look at these comments. It's too many to look over this, so I'm gonna keep it to where I wanted to talk about it. Just looking forward to playing 26, man. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait. So KangDooms, I'm out, y'all. Drop a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, bro. I'm out, y'all. Peace.